Welcome to question 2. Very similar question we have here. We have we're given a line and a curve, so we know that the line is already above our curve. So when finding our height, we're going to subtract that. Oh, it's not squared. Plus 10 minus x squared. You have our height just right there. Boom. H. Just using the top minus bottom method, you can find that out very easily. Top minus bottom. But now we need to find a radius. But don't worry, we have about the line x equals -2. So add that 2 over. X plus 2 equals 0. Bada bing, bada boom. That's our radius. I don't think I explained specifically enough in this first problem that our radius is x because we just have it about the line x equals 0. So back down to question 2. Radius is our x plus 2. Remember, we're multiplying them together. We get that 2 pi out in front. But we are missing our bounds. So let's solve this. First off, I like to multiply by a negative. So we're going to multiply this by a negative. X positive x squared minus 3x plus 10. And what do we have that can, equal 10? So we have 5 times 2. Positive 5, positive 2 is 10. Oh, wait, it should be negative 10. Okay, that's what I was thinking. That can't be right. Okay, so we have a, we have a positive 5, or a negative 5 and a positive 2. There we go. See, negative 5 plus positive 2 is negative 3, but negative 5 times 2 is negative 10. So that's what would be our answers. There we go. But that means our bounds are now, we have x equals 5 and negative 2. So boom, we have our bounds from a to b. And so here we go. We have our integral from negative 2 to 5. 2 pi out in front, but we already know we're going to take that. You're going to take that out. We have our radius, x plus 2 times our height, 3x plus 10 minus x squared. Dx, probably forgot that in some problems, but can't forget that. And that is our answer solution to part 1. And now is the hard, easy part, is evaluating said integral. Actually, taking the integration of the integrand is not too hard. As we've gone through these homeworks, we've noticed, wow, we're really only using power rule pretty much to compute these integrals. So it's not, the integration is not difficult. It is understanding how to set up the integral. That's why we have so many problems like this to set it up. The bounds here are a different question though. So let's start though. Let's get that 2 pi out first off. 2 pi. We have negative 2 to 5. Let's start foiling, So we have this x going to everywhere. We have this. So we have 3x squared plus 10x minus x cubed. And we have a plus 6x plus 20 minus 2x squared dx. And we're just going to combine like terms here. So you have a negative 3x squared, negative 2x squared. That's an x squared. Let's see. You have a 10x and a 6x, so plus 16x, a minus x cubed, and we have a plus 20, it seems like. Dx integral negative 2 to 5. Let me just say, let me just make sure I did everything correct there. Yeah. Here we go. Perfect. And then now we just gotta integrate this whole mess. So we have power rule x cubed over 3, and then we are going to have 16x squared divided by 2, so it's plus 8x squared minus 8 to the x to the 4th over 4 plus 20x. So we have this from negative 2 to 5. Don't forget the 2 pi. We'll come back to him. But for now, calculator in hand, let's start with 5. We know 5 times 20 is 100. Boom, got that ready. So we have 5 cubed, which is 125, I believe. 125 over 3. Not divisible, unfortunately. 5 squared is 25. 25 times 8 is 200. And here we go. Now this is the harder one. So 5 cubed is 125. So it should be 625, 5 to the 4th. Let's double check that. So it is indeed 625 divided by 4. Probably not divisible. It's not. So it's minus 625 over 4. Alrighty, well, we can add that to 300, 200 and 100. So let's go ahead and do that. 300 over 1, plus multiply that by 4, so 1200 over 4. And let's do, it should be 575, but we're just going to double check, don't want to make any errors. 575 over 4. And let's multiply everything by 4 and 3 respectively. So 125 times 4 is 500 over 12. And then 575 times 3 is, whoa, that wasn't right. 575 times 3 is 1,725. We add that together, plus 500. That's 2225 over 12, which is definitely not divisible. But maybe it's divisible by another number? Divisible by 3, perhaps? It's not, so we're not even going to try. Yeah, so we're going to move on to our negative 2 value here. So we have negative 2 cubed over 3. A negative 2 squared, which is 4. Positive 4 times 8, which is positive 32. And we have another one. So 2 to the 3 is 8. So 2 to the 4th is 16. But negative 2 to the 4th is positive 16 over 4, which is just negative 4, because this out in front. Then negative 2 times 20 is just minus 40. So not too bad here. So yeah, we have a negative 8/3. So we got some stuff here. So we have 32 minus 4. That's a nice 28. Minus 40. It's a negative 12. So let's rewrite this all as negative 12. There we go. Then we do that by 3. So we have 36 divided by 3. And then we have, just subtract that. So it's 444 over 3 negative. But it's positive because we're distributing this negative over here. So we have 25 over 12 plus 44 over 3, which we have just 4 times 44, 176. Oh no, I've messed up my pages somehow. I'm going back. There we go. So 44 times 4 is 176. 176 plus 2225 is 241. 2,401. 2,401 divided by 12. And then we have that times 2 pi. And we know that 2 and 12 is just going to cancel out. So we have 2,401 over 6 pi, and that is our volume for problem 2.